Alright, so this last week hasn't been as good as I'd like. I did technically try to exercise 2 days of the week, which was my goal. I wanted to do a day of cardio and I wanted to do a day of calisthenics, well, as my exercise. And I did a little bit. I went with my dog on a run and he didn't really want to, so we went only about half the distance, half running and half walking, so not quite what I'd like. And then for the day of calisthenics, or the day that I did calisthenics, I just did, a handful of dips, some L holds, some tuck raises, some push-ups, and that's it. Like, there wasn't really much. It was maybe 10 minutes of an exercise, if that. But it's still, I still did it for 2 days. School starts this next week, though, and I have not yet figured out an exercise regimen for that, which is not so good. But I'm thinking that I'll try to start implementing something where I run in the afternoons when I get home early, and I'll try to do calisthenics in the mornings on the days that I don't. For this next week, I think I'm just going to try to do 3 days. I'm going to try to keep it small. 2 days of exercise this week, but I just want to do more than I did. I want to do an actual full run and an actual full calisthenics workout. So yeah, I think that's a fine goal. I think I can meet that. I don't want to push myself too far because I want to create habits that I maintain for a while, and I want them, and I don't know if the best way for them to develop is slowly, but I've bounced around a lot and I haven't done this before, so maybe this is the best way to go. As far as food goes, I ate fine. I went to the movies in one night and I had a burger with, bread and fries and stuff. I overate a couple times. It wasn't really a great week, but if I overate, it was usually things that were good for me. I only broke and had a little extra food. I had an extra donut when I was not supposed to, and I had a very large breakfast one of the days, so it wasn't very good. I need to track my food, though. I need to track calories and all of that, just so that I know I can convince myself that I've had sufficient food whenever I'm feeling hungry. And I also think that yesterday I started thinking about it, and I have to be good with my money for a handful of reasons right now. And I think that if I choose to spend my money on food when I shouldn't, and on binging and whatnot whenever I'm feeling anything emotional, whether it's positive or negative or bored, it's going to have a negative impact on my finances, and that's going to have a negative impact on the people around me who are in my life, and that's really bad. And that helped me feel a little bit more motivated yesterday to not buy some food when I wanted to. Now today I'm going to include an Excel graph at the end of this. I'm going to include an Excel spreadsheet with my progress. It's going to be out of 51 days, so we can see how my progress looks so far. I don't expect anything really today. I don't think I was that great this last week, but we'll see. So starting off with the neck measurement, per usual, around the thinnest part of the neck. That's just what I've heard. I don't even know if this neck measurement really means much of anything, but it's another thing to track. And the more things you track, the better you know, or the more you know about your progress. Alright, so this is where I am. Looks like about 1575 to be. So I'll do that. 1575. Okay, and now around the largest part of my belly. This is the largest part based on the mirror that I'm looking at. This camera is angled a little bit strangely, so it might look like a different part is bigger to you, but it should be pretty much the same. Yeah, this already feels like it's going to be bigger than last week. which is not so good, but maybe I made progress somewhere. Okay, what is this? This looks like right on here, whatever this is. This is, okay, 41.5, like on the nose, pretty much. Like on the nose. And then the waist, or hip, or whatever is just the lower part of the ratio. Just trying to make sure it's the biggest part. Here, so past 42.5, just past the 3/4. So I'll call it 42.8. Okay. Now I'm going to calculate what all of these are, and I'll put them in an Excel spreadsheet and see how everything looks compared to the last couple of weeks.